barrier around the cultists, and they are all using their dash actions to form this protective barrier. The cultists are totally pissed off at this this cultist that just betrayed them and killed Amarith, so they are forming a barrier. Okay, so let's see. Next turn of this bird is there. Next, 2 more of these buzzards. There. So they're basically building a wall. Wow, it kind of worked out perfect, didn't it? Perfect for the cultist, anyway. You're in pretty deep shit there, Amarith. Alright, and the last vulture just kind of flies in and stays right here. Alright, so all 9 vultures have basically moved in. Wow. This is getting pretty interesting, even for level, what are you guys, level 4 or 5 or something like that? Yeah.
Hey, what the heck was that?
This is pretty interesting.
Whoa, okay. I see these birds.
You guys hit level 4? When did we hit level 4?
Oh yeah, we kind of been level 4, Draven.
Yeah, congratulations. Welcome to the game.
Why?
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing.
Why am I still level 3?
Did you guys see the message of the day today too when you logged in?
It didn't pop up for me.
It didn't pop up.
It was blank when I popped. It was blank when I popped up. It just said new story.
No problem. I'm level 4. Let's do this.
Oh wow! I love it. Okay, Nix.
Yeah,
What do you think of all of this? Yeah, what do you think of this?
I'm fucking terrified, to tell you the truth. But I'm bolstered by this new fellow that showed up. You know, I've got another Krusk, it seems. So all is not lost. Yeah. First thing I'm gonna do is pop a button, of course, because I'm about to heat things up in here. Oh my! Kind of let's see here. How do I target these things? I'm gonna cast Flaming Tongue of the Devil on these guys here.
What is it? Scorching Ray. All right. So are all of your rays going on one target, or are you USS Enterprise style and just firing them? Okay. So
fire one of this one and one of that one.
All right. So explain this. What is a Scorching Ray? What is the effects of this spell?
It's Flaming Tongue of the Devil, and what happens is a huge head kind of appears above me, and it opens its mouth, and 3 tongues of flame stick out of it, and the first flaming tongue is going to go towards this vulture here.
Ladies are going to enjoy this spell, ladies.
Oh, yeah. And the tongues are making very erotic emotions, of course.
Of course they are, Willie.
Whoa, that was very weak.
All right, so you get 3 of these tongue lashes, if I'm not mistaken, right? And they're all on attack roll, and you're using a 3rd level spell slot, correct? Or 2nd level spell slot, right? Okay.
This is a 2nd level spell.
All right. Nice. So your second flaming tongue is a critical hit, but the damage almost warrants a critical miss because you rolled 3 ones. Horrible.
3 ones. I saw that.
Yeah. So now the cultist, this Envoth, as she sees that you are attacking. Yeah, as you're attacking her bird, she gets as a free action. She says, "So, you are going to join your deaths too and sign your own death warrants. You shall all die by the hands of the howling hatred." And she starts to cast another spell. Okay, so your third missile is looks like it's a hit with a 16. And it does 5 damage to the vulture.
I've already done all my missiles, and now I think I will, as a bonus action, enter into my blade song. And you hear like the dum 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 dum. All right, so I'm getting there now. Let me drop that zombie over. Okay, there's 2 zombies I need to drop on. All right, let's see.
All right. So we are going
And I have
to.
movement left. Let's see. I'm gonna move.
I'm going to let you do your movements. You can go ahead and do that, and then we will go ahead and move on to Frantisek. Are you going to jump onto the table, or are you running under the table?
Is this a table here, Dave?
Yeah, that looks like a table. If
I thought it was just like a mat in front of his throne. Never mind.
yeah, no, it's a table. You can get up on there. It's no, you can run under
How do I
it.
cancel my movement then? How do I cancel?
I can just do that for you right there. Yeah, it looks like a. Am I seeing that wrong? Does that look like a table to everybody else, or?
Looks like a table to me.
Way to
Could be either
go.
one.
Okay.
Table.
Okay.
There's
Way
my
to go,
movement.
Willie.
Pretty
Way to
good.
go, Willie. Way to go, Willie. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Goddamn,
That
man.
could also look like a bamboo mat. I can see that.
Just. You could right
It's a
under
rug,
it. It's
damn it. It's a rug.
taller than your head, like I said. So, all right, Nix, you approach the.
And I draw my scimitar as I'm walking.
Oh my gosh, you are in trouble now. The vultures take heed of this. All right, next is Frantisek. What say you, Frantisek?
I'm going to do the same thing she did. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and I want to put the weapon right in front of the cleric. So I don't. I guess I don't, and attack her with it. So that will be my bonus action.
All right, can you move that that sword there, good sir? Can you move this, the one that I just put down?
I can request a movement for it.
That is what I like. I will accept that move. So you throw down you throw the hammer down. You throw whatever
And,
weapon it is. It
so
represents any weapon that you like.
Right, it's a sword. Sure, why not? And it looks like I hit her, so I'll do damage.
By all means, do damage.
Not that great. And then
Alright.
for my action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Firebolt again on her. Okay, who I hit? I'll do damage too. And that's it for me.
More like match bolt, but okay.
Whatever, three
Nice.
ones.
So as you hit her with your spell, a spell is counteracted and released on you. So let's see, what is the? Oh, it is definitely within range. That is for sure. I did hold an action because I knew the entire party was going to waylay on this other named individual here. So, of course, being the DM that I am going to go ahead and cast a spell upon you. I'm casting.
Completely reasonable there, Dave. Completely reasonable.
It definitely is. Wow. All right, so you are going to have you start to feel all of your muscles starting to tighten up, mister. And let's see, you were going to do a saving throw, Frantisek. And wow, that is a critical hit. So you start to, and you can tell what this, this cultist is doing. She is trying to hold you, basically. And you've had this, with your training, your rigorous training, and throughout all of the time at temples and whatnot, you're able to withstand this spell.
Yeah, no, I knew it was coming. I knew what she was doing, and I've got just my shield in one hand. My other hand's free. I don't use a weapon, and so I use my other hand to give her the fangula, just like that.
Let me see that one more time. The fangula. Hey. Hey, remember ECW, the full-blooded Italians, how they would do that the whole time they came into the ring? Hey, that was
right, there
good.
you go.
Back in the 1990s, you guys probably weren't even alive back then, but I think Matthew probably was, but nobody else is. You guys are a bunch of young, yeah. ECW was great.
Whoa.
All right, so let's see. We're gonna go to Draven now. As Frantisek, you can take any other movement that you'd like to.
No, I'm good.
If you have any more, as you're hiding behind that statue. See? Draven, is your turn. Whoa.
I want to move there And then I'm just going to simply attack that creature with the number 4 with my longsword.
Sure. Whoa, this is probably one of the biggest fights that I've ever had. This is pretty crazy. Your hit is a 21, good paladin. You may roll your damage. Wow, nice. 8 damage compared to the 30 damage that the barbarian does. Everybody needs to play barbarians. That would be that would be brutal. I would have every
And
encounter
that's
would
gonna
be
be it
magic
for me
missiles
for
on you
now.
guys.
That would be a slobber knocker.
It would be. Okay. So we're to Vivian. Hi, Mrs. Scarlet.
All right, so Discord was messing up on me. I couldn't hear. Can we are the vultures floating so we can see?
They are hovering right at ground level, at eye level. So yes, you can attack them.
Oh, can we see what's going on behind them and everything?
If you want to do anything that is going to require a to hit roll, then yeah, you're going to have pretty big negatives. Probably in the -5 range. Because those vultures are big, they're ugly, and they're
You know what I'm
blocking
saying? Like if
pretty much
you
everything.
go like in between wings, like you know.
Yeah, they basically take up the entire 5-foot space. What are you trying to do? Talk to me, Vivian. Quit beating around the bush.
You know, she's a jerk. She doesn't want to hurt the animals, even if they are bad.
They're
So
monsters. They're not animals.
Yeah, these things are literally obnoxious
well,
looking.
really, it's an animal to her, but that was magically Frankenstein.
That's true. That's true.
It is up to you, Vivian. You may do what you would like to do. You play your character the way you want to play your character.
I am. I'm thinking to see what I want to do, knowing all this.
You've had about 8 people in front of you. You should know what you want to do by now, right?
I knew what I wanted to do, but you know, there were questions and I couldn't get them asked. So, you know, later on you can bite me, and I'll be happy to let you do so. Whoa!
Hey now.
All right, she's gonna crawl under the table to there
Okay.
and basically hide. And we are going to use Frostbite on Vulture for 4.
Alright, it failed its Constitution saving throw. Alright, it takes a little bit of damage. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Krusk! You're up, buddy.
First of all, I'm so pissed off with all those vultures.
I love you, Lord. So you're raging?
So, raging. And, yep.
What does this sound like when Krusk gets so pissed off and he starts raging? What does it sound like?
Really? But,
Eyes start glowing red with fire inside of them. I love it.
That was impressive.
And I'm also like moving in straight forwards, a reckless attack, just pounding away on the vulture in front of me.
Oh my. That's a hit. Alright. Anything else for you? Alright. Alright. We are to Rathgar. You're up now.
Alright.
Totally surrounded.
Ah, this is easy. I'm gonna attack cultist number 7 with the reckless attack.
Alright, you're going to be using your two-handed weapon feat also?
Yes.
Alright, so you're going to be -5 on all attacks. I gotcha. Alright, so with your -5, you're an 18, which is a hit on cultist number 7. Alright, you disembowel him with your axe. Blood and guts and intestine and innards fly all over the place. And he is down and out. Cultist number 7.
Yeah, I forgot to do my +10, but he's still down anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's
Alright.
it. That's all I can do.
Alright. Sounds good. No movements or anything? Like you don't want to move one space closer or anything to Navon and take a bunch of attacks of opportunity? I would love to give them to you.
I'll go ahead and pass this time.
Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, so let's see. Next is, go ahead and hit that on the bottom left-hand corner, that next actor button whenever you're done with your turn. Get you into the, get you into using that. The one with the little arrow facing down on the combat tracker. This is the next actor. There you go. And then that puts it on the next cultist. Alright, so you reckless attacked still, so we'll get some attacks with advantage on you and do another probably 2 damage to you. Alright, so so you did you do reckless attack again? Or did you not do reckless attack?
No, I did do reckless attack.
Oh, did?
Okay, yeah, every round you need to put that reckless attack back on you.
Oh, my bad.
Because it has, that's okay, because it only lasts for 1 duration. So, but it would have been basically it's a hit anyway. So I will go ahead and roll damage on you, good sir. So you're going to take a partially resistant. You'll take a total of 3 more damage for a total of 15 damage when you've taken about 10 hits. Very nice. Let's see. Next cultist, advantage on his attack as he swings away. Missing with a 14. Next cultist, calling you a traitor. Swings away with a scimitar, hitting. Giving you some more slashing damage of 4. The next cultist, the next bird-faced cultist, attacks with advantage. Missing with a 13. Alright, next one attacks with advantage, missing. Alright, now as where you're facing, sort of like a shimmering figure is standing in front of you now. And you can kind of relate this to what the Predator looks like. When it's like kind of, have you ever seen those movies, The Predator, where, as he's in his cloaked form? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I've seen it.
And, as this thing kind of is shimmering in front of you, it attacks you twice. And the first attack is a 19. And this attack hurts. He slams you for a total of 8, which is definitely a lot harder than what the cultists are hitting you. And this thing actually hurts you a little bit. And then it's going to slam you again. It gets 2 attacks. Second attack is a hit. And the second attack gives you a total of 5 more damage. So, you're about half life now. And this thing actually has got your attention. The other cultists are nothing compared to this thing. But this thing is, like I said, it's kind of like shimmering in front of you. Okay, so
when I've locked my eyes on it.
Alright, Rigby, you're up now.
Alright, I'm gonna step
It's an invisible stalker. I
right
love those
there
things.
for a clear
Okay.
shot. Have a giant vulture number 5.
Okay.
Fire my short bow.
You may fire one ready, good sir. Who said that? For inspiration, who said you may fire one ready? Don't be Googling it either. I'm looking at you. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It is the
1.
commander of the
Nobody.
Death Star, but I don't remember his name.
No, it would be someone in the U.S. Navy. You failed. No one gets inspiration. Carry on with your attack, Rigby. So you're wow, nice, Rigby.
I see giant vulture number 5 distracted by Krusk, so I launch an arrow at its underbelly, sinking it in.
Okay. So
Watching it.
vulture
drop.
number 5, yeah, basically flails on the ground. Now,
Nearly
this,
to me.
yeah, vulture number 5 is dead, and when this happens, this vulture is now dead on the ground, and dust starts to come up a little bit. You know, feathers are kind of flying all over the place, and this is now difficult terrain. So anytime you move through the 2 squares in front of you, Lord, that is difficult terrain, and it costs you twice your movement. All right, so I'm gonna put a blood square down there to remind me that these four squares here, these are all difficult terrain now. Okay, so nice shot to Rigby.
Nice blood splatters.
And then, as a bonus action, I yell to Krusk, Krusk, they're weak at the underbelly, strike there. And I give Krusk advantage on his next attack.
All right, Krusk, what say you? I mean, Envon. Okay, no, actually, never mind. You can say nothing right now because I'm sorry. So, all right, Envon is going to do several things. The first thing that Envon is going to do is cast a spell, and the spell. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Krusk, you can go ahead and I'm going to give a slight negative modifier for this attack. So I am casting it upon you. Oh man, that really sucks. So a sort of like a bolt of radiant light kind of streaks past you. Misses. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take my bonus action and take this this spiritual sword and turn it towards Wrathgar and attack. So Wrathgar, you're getting attacked by this weapon, which is a miss. Thirdly, I'm going to take Envon and I'm going to move up beside you and also pull out my weapon and attack.
Do I get a reaction on that, Dave?
How so? How would you...
My spiritual weapon, she was engaged with it?
Yeah, the spiritual weapons, they don't get any kind of attacks of opportunity or anything like that. They just get their attack with the bonus action.
I just didn't know how you handled that.
Yeah, it doesn't really... I wish it would go into more detail. You know, if
they're
this
just
is
not clear in the rules.
Yeah,
so
they're
I've
not.
seen it both
Now,
ways.
if this was... I'll tell you what, if you want to use your reaction, sure, you can use your reaction, but you can't use your reaction on anything else. But if you wanted to use it, sure, you could do that. I'll let you do that. Yeah, it doesn't really explain too well.
Then I would use my reaction to
Sure,
attack.
go ahead and attack, yeah. Now, if this is Pathfinder, it has a whole dissertation about Holy Weapon, and I like the way that they explained everything with Pathfinder. It goes into grave
Spiritual
detail.
weapon doesn't get an attack of opportunity in Pathfinder, but spiritual warrior does. Which
Yeah. I'm going to allow it. I mean, oh, wow,
miss
nice. Oh, very nice.
It's a cheap spiritual weapon. That's the problem.
It's shitty. All right, so we've got some vultures now. I'm going to go ahead and fly a vulture.
If it does an attack, weapon attack, it's disadvantage. Because it failed the saving throw from my frostbite.
Okay. Miss on you, they're going to get 2 attacks. They're going to attack you with this beak and talon attack. So you're going to get hit with the second attack there, Krusk, with a 17. So that's with the talons. Ooh, wow.
I was laughing with the beak, and at that moment I see that talon glancing. Yeah, oh shit.
Alright, so you're going to take a total of 5 damage because you mitigate some of that. We will go ahead and I added that in manually because I accidentally clicked it instead of picking it up. So let's go to some other vultures. Let's see. Vulture's going to move up to here. They're going to kind of.
Like Rigby's move didn't get approved a while ago either.
They're going to kind of press the line a little bit. So you're going to get attacked twice, Nyx. The first attack is a miss with the beak. The talons attack is going to be a hit with a 21.
Okay,
and
shield as he does that, Dave, and block it.
Okay, so I will take the 8 damage off. No, you'll still take the damage, but now it'll put your... No, it does if the AC goes up to over what the attack is, right?
Yeah, that would make my AC 23.
Okay, so that would probably be a miss. It would be. So I'll negate this damage out. Alright, that is it for that vulture. Now we'll go ahead and we'll move to the next vulture as it kind of closes the gap here. And kind of moves in a little bit more, I would say, to about right here, to where Lord is. Now, this vulture's going to attack twice. First attack is a miss with the beak. The talon attack is also a miss. So we have the vulture that's in front of Draven.
Now I get disadvantage.
Giant number 4 gets Giant Vulture number 4 gets disadvantage on its attack. The beak attacked was a miss, and now with disadvantage, the talon attack on Draven is a miss with a 12. Okay, so next we're going to Vulture 6, which is going to attack Krusk, hitting Krusk with its beak as it tries to peck your eye out. Hitting for 6, resisting the damage. Krusk, you're also getting attacked with talons as it slashes into your hairy chest, and you take 8 more, which is mitigated as well. Vulture number 7 is going to attack Mr. Draven, and the beak attack is a miss, and it tries to slash you over your shield, missing horribly. The final vulture is going to move up to about right here, hold an action, and stop. So it is going to stay there. Then we have one more vulture is going to fly right here and hold an action. So we're to Nyx. What say you, Nyx?
I'm gonna put a movement pad.
What a big round, huh? Wow, this round is massive, isn't it?
Is there a legit move there?
Sure, that's a legit move, bud.
Okay, I'm going to cast, let's see here. Blade of 1,000 Lost Souls on it, Dave. And, you know, the whole time I'm don't, you know, my Blade song is constantly going.
Of course it is. You got, like, little speakers mounted on your shoulders or something like that, and some kind of, like, mech suit.
I think I just need to make a weapon attack for that. Blade of 1,000 Lost Souls. I don't know why I rolled it twice, but they both hit anyways, I think. Right?
Okay. Sure, sounds good to me.
Or did I don't know. You tell me.
It sounds good. It says
there's a 17 hit.
a hit. Yeah. So what are you attacking?
The vulture right in front of me. Giant
Yep.
vulture.
Giant Vulture 2. Yeah, go for it. Nice hit.
Right.
Nice
let me
hit.
put the damage on the other one now. From the as I strike it, the blackness of my blade seeps into it, and thousands of little souls leap from his body.
You attacked
into
yourself also, really?
Yeah, is that what that was? Me attacking myself?
Yeah, he didn't
you
take
got
any
yourself
damage
targeted
though.
again.
Yep. Way to go. Just click yourself there, Grace. Well, in fact, let me just go into the targets, and then I'll take you off. Oh, there you go.
Alright, I'm off now. Alright, and okay, so I dealt the damage to the second vulture as
You
these
did.
thousands of lost souls leaped.
They're
over.
just screaming. Ah! all these open mouths.
Smiling down on you.
And as a bonus action, I will cast Misty Step.